Hi, I'm Kim. I'm one of your hosts. A lot of you know me by this point. How are you doing today? I hope you are well. It is Wednesday, August. I'm looking 18th. My goodness, I always give you that look. I realize that, and I'm not going to apologize. Um, Time seems to go awfully fast, especially when you're having fun. I've been quite busy. I'm sure you all has as well. I know we've been getting a lot of creativity cards, some romance cards, some new possibilities cards. So let's see what we have today. I'm using the Wildwood Tarot. Let's see if I can get a picture. Yeah. So I have been having a lot of anxiety lately, and I don't know if anyone else has felt it. The world, I keep saying, seems to be burning, and literally and figuratively as well. Haven't quite figured out what to do about it, but I hope as a collective we will. I'm shuffling the cards, you can hear it. So I think this is a reading not just for us and not just for me, but probably for the world as well. So let's hope it's a good one. And if it's not a good one, it tells us what we need to do, right? Yeah. All right. Three of stones. Creativity. Oh my goodness. Perhaps this is for us. She looks like she's in rapture, isn't she, by the stones? It's a little bit of that Outlander image, I must say, pressing of the stones. It's the opposite way. Now, this is a little bit different. I apologize because the suits are slightly different. Let's see. All right, the Three of Stones, creativity, description. A huge trilithon, oh, I apologize, stands amid bushes and rocks. On the left-hand pillar is a great aurochs from the painted caves of France, and on the right is an ancient horse known as a Przewalski. I know I probably pronounced it right. Like I'm Polish, my name ends with SKI. So it's Przewalski. Standing between the stones, one hand on each, is a green woman from whose feet roots of energy spread out as she draws upon the strength of the stones and the earth. Meaning, an artist listens to the inner voice and hears the wind song of the universe. The courage, freedom, and skill that allow the artist to mediate this energy must be refined and focused for effective and meaningful achievement. Reading points. The practical manifestation of creative energy requires a clear and open channel to the inspirational forces and impulses of the universe. Allowing this energy to flow through you is rich and rewarding gift in of itself. Just as releasing your dreams and desires into the universal consciousness always brings a response. So the releasing of creative energy invites into the artist the healing and enriching fuel from which further insight and visionary stimulus flows. This emotional and spiritual relationship with divine inspiration allows the subconscious mind to delve deeply and summons the intuitively creative power that actualizes work. Artistic beauty takes many forms and presents itself in a variety of ways, but the relationship um, with the subconscious formative energy, whether through music, painting, sculpture, or poetry, reminds us of personal and intimate connection we all should share with the universal consciousness. Well, that's kind of mind blowing, isn't it? Because that is exactly what we just talked about. Uh, Creativity and change through creativity. I have to admit that I've been told, sorry, I can see myself in there, I'm bright. I can definitely tell uh, that I've been told that I've been creative, even though I don't feel necessarily like I'm creative, like in that term. I just do what I can do, right? So maybe even if we don't like give ourselves those labels, of, oh, I'm so creative, or so I can do this. Gifts. If we have a gift, and like mine is writing, and sometimes it's considered creative, and sometimes, well, I don't consider it creative for myself. Um, then what we have to do is use it for the greater good and for our greater good, right? So this sort of says to me that what we get out of it, what we put into ourselves and what we get out, our healing, our journaling, our artwork, our painting, our crochet, all that good stuff, the world benefits from, right? Because not only do we bring ourselves in and heal, we bring out, right? So everything that we do for ourselves, I would say manifold, it magnifies and manifolds and goes out into the world. And so maybe that's how the world needs to heal itself, right? We need to be more creative. We need to have more innovation, perhaps. And maybe we have to act collectively, whole world, but it begins on the individual level. It begins with our change, our self-reflection, our joy, and then I think it goes outward into the world. So with that being said, I hope that's inspirational. Be creative, write something today for me. And I don't just mean in my class, I mean like in everything, you know. We need to journal our memories. I have said before that I am journaling for the National Women's History Museum for COVID. And I have to say that it is the hardest thing to restart because I stopped because it got too hot, as I put it, too emotional. And I had to restart because, Delta's out there and I'm like, well, it's my duty to my family and to the world to keep going. So journal, that is one path. Another path, writing stories, writing allegories, painting the world on fire or the way that you want the world to be, just praying, anything. Self-care also leads to creativity. Self-care leads to changing the world because, like I said, if we change ourselves, if we heal ourselves, we can heal the world. So have a wonderful, wonderful day on that very, I don't know, it's sort of like a sad and profound message, I think. I'm like tearing up and like, oh my goodness, apparently I had to hear that today. So take care, be well, have a happy Wednesday, and I'll see you soon. Have a great day.